everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. It's hard to imagine this not being a fun game to watch. It's the Seahawks going up against the Raiders. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, after an off-season of questions, football is back here in the East Bay at Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Seattle Seahawks and the Oakland Raiders. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Seahawks, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They're led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State, Derek Carr.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, Carr looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Now a Bay Area native from up in Berkeley. This is Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The numbers for Marshawn a week ago. 14 carries, 110 yards.
And the way they ran the ball.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. On second down, Lynch busting free, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On first down, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. First down, the run with Lynch. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage, so that we just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. Lynch fighting, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved.
So a turnover-filled first quarter of play comes to an end. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports.
Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up second down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Situation
it's a
with
pickup
second
of
and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield.
Now on fourth down, Jack Del Rio's going to send on the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Frank's kick is good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Or does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. To return, this is Doug Baldwin. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone.
Practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got rid of it. No one got it. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Buying time to his left. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for
a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
They were trying to hit the corner route.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's got room. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like he'll be second and a couple. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And a big tackle there as the defender runs right through him. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando have touchdowns because we haven't had any to this point.
But there's still time, though, partner.
Now Wilson on first down. Going for it all. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack in the first half? Carr now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cliff Averill able to run him down for a loss of a yard. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Seahawks have recovered. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson going for the deep ball. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it. What people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. He picked up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took
the
full
offense
advantage.
has it 1st and 10. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 1st down, Wilson. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go to the throwing football.
Yeah. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson escaping the pressure right. He'll check this down to Lynch, complete. Give him 6 on the play, and they'll burn the time at 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. So we've come on halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front as we send you across the country to Orlando. Standing by there, Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon. It's Charles, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Raiders
catch up. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. He gets it to Baldwin. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Undrafted out of Stanford and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Almost
quick and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a
this offense
game.
Converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. There's Wilson to throw. And able to find Graham, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Give him 27 yards that time. And it's good enough for a Seattle first.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Handoff comes to Lynch. Strong run, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On second down, here's Wilson. Bulldozes past him. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Wilson. They dump it off to Lynch. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And the decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it's another down, right?
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. On the handoff, Lynch. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks.
Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jimmy Graham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter. They on second half, no matter what. With his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the 2nd half.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he is leveled. Knocked down hard at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They got to have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Carr now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for
into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Wilson wants to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's good. Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. All right, so the throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he'll be hit as he... Second and 10 now, Wilson. He's going to air this out for Baldwin. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. 30 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Seattle first down.
And they pick up the first down on a fourth down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on third down or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But, boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the shotgun, Wilson. There's Baldwin. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for Walsh. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that.
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel
in
here,
hand,
and this game
that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Being chased out left. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Wilson wants to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. This complete to Lockett. And he is out of bounds just a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he went backwards, back to the 33. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That'll leave him with just one. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage, look defensively. Now Wilson on 2nd down. Flush to his right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him.
Inside the red zone here. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to their final timeout. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. He made his first attempt, this from 45. And his kick is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken just inside the 10. Well, in this one, partner, we had action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Seahawks, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles.